Hey, what's up, y'all? Alex here, and it's a cloudy, rainy day here in the city, and I'm on the borders of Scarborough and North York at the intersection of Victoria Park and Sheppard Avenue East. Not sure what neighborhood this is. This might be Henry Farm. I could be wrong as well, but I was just doing some elevator hunting around the area. I mean, we are in a very, very commercial part of town. Lots of industrial, well, I wouldn't say industrial, but commercial buildings, high-rise offices, and stuff like that. And here you got a plaza on the right. And now we're walking west here on the south side of Sheppard Avenue East. It's been raining on and off, so unfortunately the weather is not, it's not the greatest today. But at least it stopped for now. And yeah, today's the first day of May 2025. Just around 2:45 p.m., so just before rush hour. And it's around 9 degrees Celsius, so the high today's gonna be 11, although the wind chill is gonna feel a lot cooler than that, so that's why I'm wearing a spring jacket. And well, today's been productive. I mean, I did film a bus ride, a couple of elevator videos, but not a walking video. And I thought, I mean, even though I just did a walking video on this same street, but between Bayview and Leslie, you know, I haven't done this area in a while, but I can't think of any freaking ideas, right? Especially if it's a shitty day like this. So we're gonna walk, probably, most likely to Don Mills Road. It's not far at all. I've walked here before, so. There used to be a huge commercial building here on the left, but it was demolished, and of course, they're gonna be adding more friggin' condos here. We got a Winners, a Food Basics. And this block over here is known as Lansing Square. Unfortunately, no vintage elevators. I guess they've all been modernized. But I've wanted to come here for a while at least, and I got the chance to. Although I still felt kind of weird walking into these buildings and you know, just trying to get the right elevator without any people on it. And tonight is Game 6 of the first round between the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Ottawa Senators. Oh my God, let's say the Leafs are halfway there. They're just about to choke the series. But only if they can get their shit together for tonight. Right, they're back in Ottawa. They need to find a way to close the series out. Hey, look, there's a D40LF. That's a YRT bus on Route 24. And that's obviously heading to Don Mills Station. Oh, we got some typical homes of North York. So I'll stay on this side, and maybe before we hit Highway 404, I'll cross to the other side. And I'll show you guys Fairview Mall. Here's Sellers Road. So it is a busy area, of course, because you got the highway, then you got Fairview Mall. Yeah, as I was saying, another big game for the Leafs, hoping to, again, close this freaking series out. I'm going to be so stressed if we lose and then we have to play this decisive Game 7. Because remember, the Leafs were up 3-0 in their first round series, right? This is the Battle of Ontario. Got some buses coming along. And, oh man, you know, the Leafs get mocked for, you know, blowing their leads. They lose opportunities. They do good in the regular season, but choke in the playoffs. But I felt like they were doing so good. The fact that they might choke this series really just stresses me the hell out. So they better win tonight. They're up 3-2. If we win, we'll punch our ticket to the second round for the second time in just 21 years. And we'll play the Florida Panthers, the defending Stanley Cup champions, in the second round. We'll have home ice advantage on top of that. But right now, we got to get through tonight. That's what really matters. Even if we go back to Game 7, it'll be right here in Toronto. So I could look more forward to it since it's being played at home. But we'll find a way out of this. This guy's actually backing up for me. Well, I don't know. Here's Atria Boulevard. Oh, there's a couple of the cherry blossoms. I think me, Yoshi, Sapan, and Alicia, we're gonna go to High Park on Monday. Hopefully it's gonna be a nicer day. We're gonna check them out. You can see, it's spring has sprung when you see the cherry blossoms. Yes, the temperatures were warm a few days ago. Still double digits, but I mean, a slight wind chill, that's not saying much. I wish it was better. And here is Consumers Road, which is a very commercialized street. I take the 24B to get here from Don Mills Station, and I filmed a couple elevators. Oh look, here's the 169. I can see Highway 404 up ahead. And now we got another wired T-bus. This time it's a D40 LFR. I know all my buses, because I've liked them ever since I was a kid. And look, we got a Go bus as well on Route 41. A good old NG hybrid. I've done this here a couple times. You know me, I get around very, very easily and fast. And you can see here, building more condos. But also, you're not even far from a subway, so you could easily just walk if you feel like it, depending on your mood or the weather, or you can just take a very short bus ride to the subway. I mean, you're not even far from everything. And again, my buddy Sapan doesn't even live too far from here at Finch and Don Mills, so it's very easy for him. Because all he does, he takes the 25 or 925 from where he lives to Don Mills Station, just a 5-minute bus ride. So I can understand why, they're building these condos. You want to be very closer to transit and useful amenities to serve you better. And this is really what this city is all about. So much freaking construction. I mean, yeah, there's 2 seasons in Toronto: winter, construction. We got for winter, now it's construction season, so things are really going to be heating up. Wonder what it used to be over here. Probably more office buildings. I can always check Google Street View. Sort of a time machine. Again, I know it's kind of weird because, I'm repeating the same, not really the same walk. I'm walking on the same street because I remember back in March, I walked west from Leslie Street to, just west of Leslie to Bayview Avenue. Now we're doing it again because I don't know where the hell I'm going to go after. And I was gonna go back to Rendezvous downtown and have Richard come along, even though he's at work, but he's actually finishing early. They ended up picking up something at Yorkdale, and then he would come meet me. But I told him earlier this morning before he started work that, unfortunately it's going to be raining all for the rest of the day, all the way into the night. You know how I felt on Tuesday when we had that friggin' severe storm that kind of ruined our, well, it wasn't even before the game. We had to take shelter because the rain was so hard, and then later on as the game went on, it just got colder. So I'm like, fuck that, I'm gonna stay home tonight. So I wish I could be down there for the celebrations, but there's gonna be plenty of opportunities if the Leafs advance to round 2, and that's something we have to do first. In fact, nobody's really available tonight, so yeah, good on me for staying home. But Game 7 Saturday, even though it's gonna be busy, I am gonna be downtown, so we're gonna try maybe snatch some tailgate passes or head back into Rendezvous. But last time for Game 7 against the Bruins, I went back there, but it was so freaking busy, I had to stand the whole time. All right. Let's cross over here, and then we'll go over the 404. The thing is, though, on Tuesday for Game 5, you know, I was really bracing myself for celebration, but of course, the Leafs didn't even find the back of the freaking net, and they got shut out 4-0. So, I mean, I really would have loved to document the celebrations, even though, you know, we've experienced that 2 years ago, but I was home when the Leafs clinched that series. But we get to Game 7, I'll be down there just in case. But round 2, hopefully we'll have some opportunities. I mean, that I really hope. All right. I think by the time I get home, it's gonna start raining again. But I guess we'll see. Oh, we shall see. I don't think I'd be able to cross from that side, because after all, this is the on-ramp to the 404. Oh, actually, yeah, I could have. Yeah, look, cross at the west side. That's okay. I think I found it was much safer for me to cross over there, the light behind me. Okay, let's get ahead here of this truck that's turning. Last time I walked through here, they were doing a lot of construction. They're repaving the road, widening the sidewalks, because it used to be narrow. Oh, look, I see Fairview Mall up ahead. That's looking north towards Markham and Richmond Hill. Oh, now it's starting again. And I think by the evening, that's when it's supposed to get worse. But I'm staying in though. There's the Hudson Bay store. This one's closing, of course. I did a video in there. It's part of my tribute, which I'll probably release next month. Still got a lot to cover. I hear a siren. Oh, we got a nice view. That's most of Sheppard Avenue. It goes downhill then uphill. Unfortunately, though, since it's a shitty day, you know, it's not going to be much. But at least you can still see something. That's just really interesting. But anyway, we made it. We'll be done here pretty soon. As it's starting up again. I wonder what... Oh, it's a cop. Oh boy. Hopefully nothing happened at Fairview Mall, because I know, like, was it earlier this year, there was like a smash and grab robbery or stabbing, one of them. Oh, yep, he's going to the mall. I mean, I was just here, like, was it 2 weeks ago? Yeah, it was 2 weeks ago. So I'm not gonna really bother. And I was parking. There's the same D40LF I saw. And we got another one. Yeah, we're almost done here. Oh no, that's a different one. Got some EV charging stations for all the Teslas, but luckily no Cybertruck in sight. I think last 2 times I was here, I did see one at the back of the mall. And look, we made it to Don Mill subway station, which is the eastern terminus of the Sheppard subway line, aka line 4. Oh my god, I think I should have waited a bit. That's alright. I was ready to cross. But I might have been in the wrong. I really might have been in the wrong. Oh well. And there's also weeks ago, might have been 3 or 4, that I did a walking video along Don Mills Road, which is coming up. I went from Fitch Avenue, Sapans area, all the way down here. Of course, this station opened in 2002. Wow. Well, anywho, I'm not sure what I'll film next. I'm not sure where I'll go. But at least I got a video done. I might just head back to Yonge and Sheppard and see what's happening around there. Anyway. Here we are. Don Mills Road. And And they just closed an Esso gas station not too long ago. Not sure how long, but it's been sitting there abandoned. Well, anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for this one. I gotta find some shelter now because I'm getting wet here. So, guys, thank you very much for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. As always, stay tuned for more videos. Check out my others as well. Go Leafs, go! Hope they win tonight. They better. Hopefully, my next video will be after they possibly win the series. I got a Game 7. It's all very unpredictable, but we'll find out tonight. I'll be staying in, of course, because of the rain. Anyway, guys, take care. Adios, sayonara. Bye-bye.